Hi, good morning. I just came across something that in all of my research of sex trafficking, I never even thought about this. And I just came across it. And it's something that I think that a lot of us need to be more aware, especially in this day and age of technology. And that is interactive video games where you can talk to other people and you have your avatar and that whole gamut of things. It's unbelievable the amount of tactics I'm seeing. Traffickers are now putting up fake avatars when they play those interactive video games. And who are the market for those people? Those are, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that age range. Those are the people who mostly play those games. And they think that they're playing with other kids their age and that they're talking with, another classmate. When in reality, these are traffickers who have placed fake avatars and pretend to be their age group only to get them to meet with them and then traffic them. It's absolutely disgusting, especially if you're a mother and you have children in this age group who play video games, who have Facebook profiles, Instagram, all of those social media outlets. Be aware of whom your children are speaking to on these platforms. Please, please, please let them know not to make plans and meet with strangers, even if they say they're their age or they go to their school, or if they try to convince them, oh yeah, let's meet at the mall. Because you always think, oh, it's a public place and, it's a mall, it's safe. Traffickers are now hanging out at the mall, purveying the area and looking for vulnerable looking children to take them. And it's so easy to do. And because it's a public place, unfortunately, they just get mixed in with the crowd. Parents, please be aware of who your children are talking to on these platforms. The thing with technology, it's awesome. I love technology. It's allowed me to connect with childhood friends that I thought I would never speak to again. So it's amazing. However, because you only see a screen and you only see the profile, like a picture of what that person looks like, and sometimes those pictures are taken from stock photography, and a whole backstory is created about who that person is. Make sure you tell your children to be aware of who they're speaking to, because the last thing you want is to have something unconscionable. Like, I can't even fathom just the idea. It makes me queasy just thinking, that this is just happening to children. And the average age of trafficked people has gone down from 15, 16 to 12, 14 years old. Yeah, kids as young as 6 are getting trafficked. If there's one thing I just want to come across is remind your children that they may not know who they're speaking to. It's okay to play these games and interact, and we don't want to run a fear-based society here either, but make sure they know that they are never to make plans with people unless they absolutely know who these people are. And I mean, they've got to go to their school, and you should know their parents and know who they're meeting and when they're meeting, with whom they're meeting, what the purpose is. Because, and I know I keep saying I don't want to instill fear into people, but it's just a reality that traffickers are using technology now to traffic children. And it's easier now these days because it's so easy to put up a profile. Ironically, it's so challenging to delete your profile. I tried deleting a profile that I created for a film, and it was almost nearly impossible. I could not get rid of it. So if it's so easy to make your profiles and it's hard to delete it, remember, traffickers are aware of this and they're playing to these things, and they are using these to their advantage because their only goal is they need to have money and power. So they're going to do it at all cost, even if that means at the expense of abducting your child. your brother, your sister, yourself. Let's get a step ahead of them. Educate your children about these games, about social media. Let them know that just because you talk to somebody and someone's responding, that doesn't mean they know who you are. And ultimately, we're fighting this so that we can keep this, we can put an end to this so that this doesn't have to become our next generation's problem. We can make sure that our children are safe. Thanks for listening. I'm curious to see if there's other tactics or things that one is noticing in regard to technology, because I just learned about this and I'm starting the research now, and I'm trying to find out as much as possible so I can help educate as well. So feel free to comment below and let me know if there's other things in regard to technology that you might be noticing happening around trafficking. And I wish everyone just so much safety, peace, joy, and let's fight this. Let's end sex trafficking.